Now, before this starts, I need you all to keep in mind. I'm just so fucking delayed on everything I do.
Crying my eyes out in school, and then they had to send me home.
That makes sense. No, that is, especially the way I said to you, like,
We
alright, we're
don't
just
know
gonna
where we're
leave
gonna
though.
go,
We
but
ain't,
we'll
I
go
don't know where we're
somewhere.
going, but you're gonna have to go for yourself at that point.
Well, like elementary school, you always look at the nurse office though. Like that.
I remember there was this kid that I always got into fights with, and he was really into dinosaurs.
Why was he really into dinosaurs?
I don't know, he was just really into dinosaurs, and he was fat. He was white, fat, had blonde hair. And
Oh, you calling him out now, huh?
we would always get into fights in elementary school. Cause like, I go to Easton primarily, right?
Yeah?
No, I did, that's so easy.
Just is primary school? Yeah, primary school sucked ass. Garbage.
I remember like I didn't go to sleep at nap time, and I would be like, I think it was
Niggas would straight kill you.
So everyone was sleeping, I was just like sit on my feet. I was like, what is this? And
I think I remember
that.
Oh shit!
I got in trouble because I didn't want to sleep on your time. That's crazy.
Wow. Okay,
Like, you can just tell someone you want to sleep and they just have to.
yeah, I just closed my eyes. I think one, but yeah, I just closed my eyes and hope they didn't find me. Yeah, I didn't sleep.
I just look at my phone and my phone. And I'd be like, what? Time to go sleep.
That's not that. Yeah, I would know
When it was nap time, oh yeah, but it was back in elementary school with this kid that would always get into fights with me at the beginning of the day. When it was nap time, I would walk over and just, and then go back to, and then go to sleep. And then go to sleep.
You like neck him just like yeah, you deserve that. You deserve.
No, I was like, he made me a really aggressive person. So I was like, okay, when be a dick, I'll be a dickhead back. So I just punched him and then went to bed. And then he woke up like, someone hit me. And I was like, I was asleep. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm lying.
It wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me, teacher. Well, that's weird. Whoa, I'm gonna do that too.
Whoa, that happened to me too, bro.
How you get holding your own dream, bro?
Just going to bed. Like, it was when the teachers would normally leave for their lunch break, and they would all think I was asleep. So I would fake sleep, right? Get up, walk over, and then go back to sleep. While the teachers are gone, like,
You'll never know.
there was also this other kid named Alex who introduced me to Pokemon, because I was in 4th grade and I still didn't know what Pokemon was. He was a great guy. He might be dead. Oh well.
Who knows?
He was either first grade or kindergarten, I don't really know, but it was like 2 classrooms, and there was a bathroom, like attached to those classrooms, right?
Yeah.
And one of them was the boy stall, and one of them was the girl stall. So one time I went in there, I used the bathroom, but a girl came in right after. What I did was like sit between the stalls, and like we just like I looked under the stall, and she looked under the stall too while she was sitting on the toilet. It was just like staring at each other. Like, it was so weird.
Nice.
And the teacher came in, bro, and she was like pointing at the teacher and turning around, but I was still looking. And I finally turned around, the teacher was sitting there with her arm folded. I was like, that's crazy. And then I got in trouble when I went home. Mom said, why you in trouble? I said I was talking. Like, you finna get food trouble when you get home. I said, whoa. I was looking under the stall. She was like, oh, that's it?
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
My mom was like, that's it? That's why you did? I was like, why the hell did I get in trouble there? That's not
Hold on.
I get in trouble for talking, but like, I don't think.
Looking under the stall. Lion, what kind of...
I think that's when Lion's like morale just clicked in. You're just like, oh, so it's not that bad. Okay.
I can
It's
look
just
under the stalls all I want. Woman.
Y'all can just leave that guy's okay.
That's when he started doing his like, that's when he like started finding out what the fuck hentai was. He's just like, yep, this is fine.
I think that's where it all started.
Yeah,
So I became
that's his origin story. His origin story.
I look at the stop.
Y'all wanna know what the most disgusting story I've had was? I have. So, I was in the bathroom one day, right? And I was going to the bathroom. Keep in mind, I wasn't hard at all. I was just having a normal day. And I went into the bathroom, right? I was in the bathroom. And in the middle of me being in the bathroom, I just nutted. Like, it was very tiny. It was a very tiny amount. It was a very tiny amount. I'm sitting there like, I wasn't even upset. I was just like, come on, man, now?
That's one of the
Bro,
worst
I'm in the
situations
bathroom.
out of nowhere.
Why?
Why does that just happen to everyone as a kid? It just happens.
It was so upsetting because I was like, bro, I'm not even, why? Wait, what?
This is weird stuff coming out.
Oh my god damn, bro.
Wild.
I can just imagine going to the stall, whipping out like you were you were just like 12, so you whip out your little you whip out like your little dick, right? And then you're just like, oh come on, man.
Come on, man.
Oh man.
Why? Why, bro? Why now?
He's just summoning to the bathroom. Yeah.
Right out.
So I went back to class. I'm like,
It's real upsetting.
Bro, like I had the biggest version moment ever, bro.
go on.
It was like this girl was like really into me, like really into me, and like just like touching on me and stuff, bro. And then like eventually, I
Oh no.
Oh nah. Oh nah, bruh.
bro, it was like a fucking dot, bro. It was like a
That's disgusting. That's actually disgusting.
bro, I was wearing, we had full uniform, bro.
Oh no.
I had khakis on, bro. It was like, this is wild, dude. She was like, bro, what is that, bro?
I don't know what it is.
I kid you not, bro. I just walked up the classroom. My teacher tried to stop me, bro. I was gone, bro.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
It's just like, could you? It's just imagine.
You walk to the door, bro. There's no going back, bro. Because like you turn around, the whole class gonna see it, bro.
He has to take his bags. He has to leave, go to a different country and shit. It's like, no, I gotta go like now.
Change his name.
That's how Lion came. That's where we met Lion. He had to move to another country, and this is the country. He's originally from Afghanistan, and that's how that happened.
Oh wow. I never knew.
It's funny, bro, because like I don't know if I watched the Lazy, bro, but PG had the same story. He just beat his head, bro.
Nice.
Everyone just has that moment.
Want me to go to sleep, bro. I already did it basically, so I'm looking.
Guess I'm done.
I'm there. These fuckers are beautiful.
I don't know.
I remember there was this day where I was in school. Okay, so you remember how, I don't know if y'all experienced this like I did. But I already told you guys about the rubber band gang, 'cause that's old, but it's still amazing. So, back when I had like, back when niggas would trade snacks at lunch, I
Oh
remember.
yeah.
I remember, right? I just came back from lunch. I'm walking down the hallway back to my class. This is like 3rd grade. And then like I turn the corner where I normally go, and like there's the corner, and then there's down the hallway. Always like an alleyway that leads into a room with a bunch of lockers. So in that room, right, I see 2 kids just smacking away, and like I'm like, huh? They must have gotten silent lunch. And then I look closer. And that's not snacks. That's crack. So I'm like,
Huh? It's a drug deal.
wow. They must have really bet. They must have gotten silent lunch, and I walked past like there was nothing.
not lunch at all.
I guess just
Hey,
imagine it in an alternate reality. He just walks up to them. He like licks his finger and then puts it in like the pile, and then he licks it again just to see if it's like if it's sugar. He's like,
Yeah, it's shitty.
that's pure.
So in an alternate reality, he's actually doing a drug dealer. Wow.
Ever since 5th grade, he's been dealing the fattest amount of weed.
You realize it wasn't lunch or snacks.
I remember there was this period of time where I would always get injured in school because I would always bump into walls because I was extremely tired. So my mom decided, hey, we're gonna get you more sleep. So my mom started baking a lot, right? And she would make cookies, muffins, cupcakes, just everything, right? And I ate one of these cookies, right?
Oh
And I
god.
went to bed. And then I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I was like, what the fuck? Why do I feel so good? So then I walked downstairs and I was going to go get another cookie and I accidentally ripped it. And then I'm like, huh, what's that green stuff in there? She implanted weed
She gave
in
you
my
edibles.
cookies
She gave you
to get
edibles.
me to sleep better.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, anything that has
Cookies.
yeah, anything that has any sort of a gram of weed, like that's a food, it's called an edible.
Edible, yeah.
So like if you were to have weed and gummy bears, those are edibles.
I haven't heard of that one.
I have this one
People had like a huge like fucking brownie thing, and then this girl had it. She
Was-
got a stomach problem. So when she got her stomach problem, she literally just snitched on everyone.
Nice.
what?
Yeah, that was just wild.
I remember there was a raid on my school, because my school is Easton, and we have this thing where we have a football game against Peaburg every year on Thanksgiving. So this football game against Peaburg, right? The difference between the ones that we normally have and this one was that Peaburg caught us off guard. They pulled up at our school, right? It was like some of the biggest people on the football team for Peaburg. Like they're linemen, defensive linebackers, like big ass niggas. So I'm in class, right? And then we get a call on the intercoms. Attention all students. It was Pittsburgh, like a different school. I can't remember it because it was like mid last year. It was attention all students. The Pittsburgh football team has like ransacked our mascot and statue. Please advise, police will be coming on the scene. And I'm like, oh no. So one of my friends is in band. Right? And he recorded a video of them destroying the statue and kicking the shit out of the Easton mascot.
Wow.
And then they were like spray painting walls and shit. And there were like 7 of them running through the hallways, just breaking down doors, attacking students and teachers. So they're like, huh? Maybe I should bring a gun next time. Shit was crazy.
That's why he wants to rob a casino every time.
Yeah.
He thought this was a great idea.
That's
Fair
more
enough.
so than like his actually
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Now hold on.
Could you imagine your rival school pulling up on your school, walking through the doors, grabbing you by the hair and just stuffing you in a locker?
Just imagine getting kidnapped by your school.
Yeah.
Like your school's football team just pulls up, grabs you, and takes you onto their bus and drives you back to their school, and just like hide you in the janitor's closet.
It's like you're gonna be here for the next 2 hours until the game's over, and then we're gonna come back and get you in the football team.
They're going to force you into a football team.
We're gonna draft you into our football team.
They're going to train you and progress you like none other.
I like to think it's money the whole time doing this.
You will be like a man in a black coat. You will be one of us.
He has a fucking fedora and all that, just like the most cliche
Black
ever.
coat, fedora, face mask, P-Berg logo on the back of his jacket.
You will become one of us.
Prophecy. It's like the end of Congo, just getting dragged away off a beach. We're gonna destroy him. There ain't gonna be any Easton. We're gonna destroy him together.
So imagine if like you're on a girl team, like you was a girl, and the rival team came to your school while I was showering, took your clothes, and then ran out and pulled a fire alarm.
Oh
Nice.
nah.
Oh no.
Not lying.
Honestly, that's hot.
Lying.
I remember
Lying.
there was this
They say
story
this
that we
happened
read
or, like,
back in like 1999. There was a
Why'd you
story
go?
we read that
Why'd
happened-
you
there was a
go all
story
the
we
way
read.
back in 20 years?
No. There was a story we read that was recorded back in 1999 of this random town that had a really big school and a really good football team, right? Pretty good reputation. And apparently there was some guy whose dad had died in an accident in the school, and then he went there and went on like a mission to assassinate as many staff as possible. I'm like, man, that may be wrong. So this man just went in there, stabbed the principal in the spine, killed like 2 of the superintendents, and then got shot. Oh wow!
By who?
By cops.
I thought some staff member just had the strap on him, bro. I thought he walked at the teacher's office, just like, "Yo, put your hands up right now." He's just like, the other teachers like question him, like he had that in his little fucking like container the whole time. He's like, "Yeah." He just had his bag with him the whole time because he had a gun in there. Holy shit.
That's a strap. Because we had a teacher with a fucking, like a lunchbox, bring a lunchbox to school.
Yeah.
But that lunchbox wasn't actually a lunchbox. It was a strap box.
He hid it from all the other teachers by stuffing like lunches that he would never eat in there.
He like put a fucking...
He was like a whole, yeah.
Or some people actually like eating pickle and peanut butter sandwiches,
That's disgusting.
right?
Oh man. God, what do we talk about now?
Let's wait till Rome gets back.
Where's Rome at the moment? Rome! Rome!
4th grade or 5th grade, this kid was like in love with this girl basically,
Oh God.
and then we had these like things called strings. We like tie knots with them. I'm pretty sure you know what they are. They're like 2 different color strings, and so the girl like helped this other dude, and then so he was like looking, and then out of nowhere he was like, "What?" And then the girl was looking at him like, "No." And then I think the story sucks. I don't even want to talk about it more. Halfway through, like,
I remember there was this time where one of my friends named Naeem, right? He left a note in this. Okay, so Naeem's y'all know who Jiraiya is from Naruto, right?
Sure.
So this man Naeem has an obvious crush on these 2 girls that I know named Eliza and Bella, and apparently Naeem
man brought a binocular to school. That's crazy.
Naeem ended up leaving a note in Bella's locker, like some secret admirer type shit. And we're like, yeah, that's Naeem. And like Naeem keeps denying that was him, but we all know it was him. We all know it was him. We
So
all
what's the
know it was
catch?
the guy who compared breast sizes back in 8th grade.
Jeez.
It was fucking crazy. We know lying. Oh, we know.
But you know, I had to get that golden measurement, so I had to actually do it.
He was just lying this whole time.
Like, you never actually be completely sure of a girl's breast size. So you gotta make proper feel. You gotta firmly grasp it.
I remember Oh, I say, I remember someone said that in my high school like a couple days, like a month ago or something, and I don't know what it was, but I think we were talking about like they were talking about something involving like either things you can hold, knives, or something like that. And she's like, firmly grasp it. And I'm just like, say again? You have to firmly grasp it in a way that works. And I got terrified.